Your busia for your better ni ako high court. Ye the earlier ruling any home applications reasons in here court to granted mandamus application for the Tema Central constituency. Yensa so aka full ruling for Okaikwe Central. Now Okaikwe Central was between the NPP parliamentary candidate Honorable Patrick Boamah and NDC parliamentary candidate Baba Sadiq. Full ruling about and also reasoning interpretations. The High Court General Jurisdiction Division 2, presided by the learned Justice Forsen Ejapon, has granted the mandamus applications brought by Honorable Patrick Boamah, the NPP New Patriotic Party parliamentary candidate for Okaikwe Central, against the Electoral Commission for the collation and declaration of election results. In Tisa mandamus application way so attached by Honorable Patrick Boamah for Okaikwe Central, the learned judge Justice Forsen Ejapon asanso granted mandamus application. Yebekaya mandamus application first was granted for the 6th constituency of the Supreme Court. Omasanso Ababa Honorable Patrick Boamah dienso Omasanso granted. Yebeko various arguments for this specific constituency. Yen kaninam bum yedi chichemune eba and the reason in here judge no or granted. The Honorable Court heard arguments for and against the applications by the learned Gary Nimakumafo for the applicant and Godwin Tamaklo Esquire for the interested parties. Same thing for Tema Central constituency. Lawyer Gary Nimakum argue for the New Patriotic Party in Mr. Forsen in Tema Central, and a lawyer Godwin Tamaklo argue for AB Brighton. The same thing has happened for the Okaikwe Central. Now, ASL and the learned and respected Justice Amenuvo, and also for the respondent Electoral Commission. The High Court judge, after spelling out the law as regards mandamus, already the 5 conditions for mandamus in 2023, book now or rely on ABBA, and with a well laid out outline of the applicable laws on supervisory powers of the court, Justice Ejapon moved on to apply the evidence in the mandamus application brought by Honorable Patrick Boamah to the conditions of the mandamus. First, production and the 5 conditions are rely on as basis for granting of mandamus. Yen repeats our 5 conditions. You perceive a call in the evidence. Honorable Patrick Boamah for Okaikwe Central. Who the distinctive case identity or granted because each and every collation center the distinctive issue as in regarding application for mandamus. Now, regarding Okaikwe Central, votes for 31 polling stations was not collated, and then a headline 31 for Tema Central it was 2. But Okaikwe Central 31. Now so now Nkrofobi parody a certain said declaration representing 78% of total collated votes at Okaikwe Central. Now Justice Ejapon held that the inability of the Electoral Commission not to collate all polling stations as 2 polling stations remains outstanding, and therefore there still remains a duty to be done by the EC. Justice Forsen went on to hold that there was a demand on the EC, which demand has been refused as collation, including the outstanding polling stations, is yet to be done. 31 polling stations has not been collated. OSHA conditions, 5 conditions for mandamus now. Clearly, there's a duty on the Electoral Commission, so umbe quality the rest of the 31 polling stations. And there's also a demand by the New Patriotic Party as well as interested parties as well as respondents on the Electoral Commission say umbe complete the coalition of the 31 polling stations. Any eventual declarations abba no be who who is the true and fair representative of the Okaigwe Central parliamentary seat. Now, Justice Ejapon held that all other conditions were met for the grant of the mandamus for collation and declaration at Okaigwe Central constituency. Consequently, Justice Ejapon ordered the EC to collate the 31 outstanding polling stations and declare the winner for the Okaigwe Central parliamentary elections. The High Court Justice also consequently ordered the police to provide armed security for the collation exercise. Consequently, all 31 polling stations results shall be added to already collated 110 polling station results. And the 110 and the then returning officer rely 78% at the ESI declaration are echo round in terms of viral video for Baba Sadiq. In the 31 way become in total 141 polling stations at Okaigwe Central. And none of Justice in Japan say should be the true and fair representation of the proper declarations for Okaigwe Central. Whether it is Honorable Patrick Boamah and a winner of the Okaigwe Central seat again, and I say Baba Sadiq will be the representative. The reactions free Okaigwe Central regarding this particular ruling, especially at the Accra High Court General Jurisdiction Division 2.
All right.
We have another order in Grace as we speak right now from the High Court complex, Okaigwe Central. There's another order by the High Court for the results to be recollated. And the reason is that there are some outstanding 31 polling station results which were not part of the initial results that had been declared. And so the court is ordering station results also be collated so that they can have a totality of the results for Baba Sadiq and Patrick Boamah, lawyer, who are also taking it out on each other there. And so that is the latest one we have from the High Court complex. Remember, there are 4 in all. We have looked at Tema Central, where the court has ordered recollation of the results. There's also Ablekuma North, where the court has ordered recollation of the results. And the third one we have now is Okaigwe Central, where again the court has ordered a recollation of the results. In all of the 3 that we have, there's a standing order to the IGP to also ensure that there's adequate security to protect the officials and all stakeholders who will be involved in this recollation exercise. So the IGP has an order also from the court to ensure that there's peace, there's order, and that the processes in all 3 constituencies so far are smooth. What is outstanding now, what we are waiting to hear is the order on Tachman South, where Christopher Baire and Minister actually for local government, Martin Ejie-Kosa, former director of elections for the NPP, 4 years ago, these 2 gentlemen were locked up again in that particular constituency, which did not end well. If you recall, Grace, 8 people lost their lives in that particular constituency alone in the 2000 elections. In the 2020 elections, I beg your pardon. And so we have the same 2 people involved in the 2024 elections, and it doesn't also seem to be ending well, because it's gone back and forth, and now we are having the High Court grant that application by the NPP to compel the Electoral Commission to recollate the results for that constituency as well. So that is the final constituency we are waiting for, to hear what the court order would be. Apart from that, we know that in all the 3 cases that I have mentioned, Tema Central, Okaigwe Central, and Boamah North, the court has ordered that the Electoral Commission recollate the results in all those 3 constituencies. So we are waiting for the final constituency, which is Tachman South. Grace.
And so there you have it. The High Court has ordered the EC to do recollation of some results in the Okaikwe Central constituency and also make a determination whether it is going to be for Baba Sadiq of the NDC or Patrick Boamah also of the NPP. And let me quickly run you by the reasons that were given by the court for coming to this determination. The court said security officers, Alfred, note this one for me. Security officers providing security advised that declaration be made after collation of 110 out of 141 to further prevent destruction of property by masked-up supporters of the NDC. And also, once that was done, supporters of Baba Sadiq withdrew in jubilation, de-escalating the situation. And again, issues for determination of mandamus was met. 3 reasons, Alfred. It is very interesting. We'll come back to explain or look at the reasons by the court, but let's go back to Sistus, who is engaging some of the supporters of the parties who are at their high courts.
Yes, so still coming to you from the High Court complex. As I mentioned, we are now waiting for a decision on the final of the 4 applications that were brought before the High Court, before His Lordship Justice Forson. What we have now, Boamah Central, Boamah North, Okaikwe Central, Tema Central, they have been given. What we have outstanding is Tachman South. But I will speak to the constituency organizer NDC for Boamah North, who wants to share some thoughts with us on the constituency. You are certainly not excited about the direction the court has taken.
Yes, I'm not happy, but I'm not surprised. Since yesterday, even right at the constituency, we had the NPP supporters giving us the verdict that will happen today. And early this morning, your reporters and the cameras are all here. They keep saying all the polling stations will be recollated. And this is exactly what has happened. And I want to put on record, we've also picked intelligence that as we speak, Bosman and Demensa are trying to start their illegal recollation as we speak to you. It's an intelligence we've picked, and we are sending a strong warning to them.
Yes. When you say start illegal collation, court has given an order, and I'm sure that that order is going to be followed through with. At this point, there cannot be any such thing as an illegal collation following the order of the court.
Thank you, my brother. This is not the first time an high court has given this verdict. It happened the last time. We went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said it was illegal, it was quashed. And I'm telling you, this ruling will also be squashed.
You will be going to the Supreme Court?
I'm telling you, our lawyers are at work. That is why...
But the court has said, the court has observed that some 52 or 62 polling station results had not been collated. I don't think you would admit that without the outcome of those 62 polling station results, you have a true, fair, and representative election result of the constituency. Would you say that?
We were at the Regional Collation Center. The EC told us emphatically that they do not have any pink sheets in their disposal. The NPP also claimed they do not have any pink sheets. So, together with the NPP, we were able to collate 219 polling stations out of the lot in Boamah North. The returning officer used that to declare its results. So I don't see, that's why when you realize when the last recollation was done, they couldn't declare that of Boamah North. It was put on hold because there were no pink sheets. So that is why we are saying in the court's judgment, how is the next recollation going to be done? Because even the last time that they declared Nsem-Pii Central to NPP, they give Okankwe Central to NPP, they give the next one to NPP. They couldn't touch Ablekumanov. So again, I'm asking that question. How are they going to recollate in Ablekumanov?
So your argument is that as we speak now, there are no pink sheets regarding the election results in Ablekumanov.
Yes, as we speak now.
There are no pink sheets that the NDC has.
The EC has.
But the NDC has copies of the results.
We have copies.
The NPP has.
The NPP claimed that since they won at the Constituency Collating Center, they made it openly that they do not have a single pink sheet. So we had our pink sheets, and that is what the EC also assisted with what they had. In the beginning, the EC claimed they had 165. That is what we started with at the Constituency Collating Center. At the end of the collation of that 165 polling station, NDC was leading the NPP with over 780 votes. When we moved to the Regional Collating Center, that is the EC office, another pink sheets were added, totaling 219. At that stage, NDC was again leading the NPP with 974 votes. The NPP, when the High Court gave an order for the recollation to go on, strangely, they put up 25 pink sheets. NPP claimed from day one they do not have pink sheets. But when that illegal judgment was given at the High Court, they went to the regional office.
Courts don't give illegal judgments. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Sorry, let me. That is the illegal collation that happened when they submitted that 25 pink sheets. Again, even after adding that 25 pink sheets, NDC was still leading them. So at every stage of the collation, we've had 3 stages of collation. NDC, Ablekumanov, Honorable Rabna Obin, at every stage is leading that collation.
Okay, so let's go back. At the collation that you had, the initial collation that you had, how many polling stations do you have in all?
In all, 281.
How many were collated?
So far, we've collected 219.
So you don't have the full complement of the constituency results?
Exactly.
At the party level, have you been able to collate the full complement of the election results?
Yes.
From all the polling stations?
Yes, we had all the collation from the polling station, but there was confusion at the collation center.
No, I'm talking about the party level. I'm sure you had your own collation that you did. At the NDC level, you had your own independent collation you did. Did you get the results for all the polling stations in the constituency?
Got the results of all the polling stations before moving to the constituency collation center. And emphatically, I can tell you, we were leading the NPP with over 300 votes.
That was after you collated all the polling stations. So you have the full complement. So the outstanding 62 polling stations that the court refers to, you have results for that.
That's what I was trying to explain. When we got to the collation center, there were some confusion. So we lost our pink sheet, EC lost their pink sheet, NPP equally lost their pink sheet. So as we speak, none of us can claim having the total complement. But in the case of NDC, I can tell you authoritatively, we have over 250 pink sheets at our disposal. EC claims they do not have even one pink sheet. NPP claims they do not have even one pink sheet. And let me tell you this. At the start of collation at the constituency office, 30 minutes into the collation, surprisingly, the municipal director of EC smuggled in, together with the municipal chief executive of Ablekumanov, by name Mr. Bella, they smuggled 2 parliamentary pink sheets from his underwear, and then he brought it and placed it onto.
But you were there.
We were there. I got it red-handedly.
So in your presence, they smuggled in something.
Yes.
And you did nothing about it.
Brother, I took the pink sheets up. When I took the pink sheets in that collation room, we had over 20 policemen in there. We have the media, your sister station, GTV, Onya TV, they were all there. When I took it, I told them, we had 2 commissioners of police in there. I told them to arrest the district municipal EC officer. They failed to arrest him. They said once I have intercepted it and it is not gone into the collation, then we can let it go. And I'm telling you, those two polling stations, when you add the numbers up, NPP were leading NDC with 490 votes.